It was a grandmother's final wish to find the cemetery where her loved ones were laid to rest. The obstacles faced and the determination of a lot of good people to find it. Arlin Kramer is used to firing up a Humvee with a mission on his mind. His days as a soldier in the past, but the days of old on base still intriguing.
We're 106,000 acres. We are. I'm a self-prescribed historian of Fort Knox.
So when he heard Agnes Rom, who used to live on the land the military owns now,
I'm going to pull up here and open this gate,
was looking for a long-lost family cemetery, he got in on the hunt to find it.
it is an extreme needle in a haystack, yeah.
A big space to work with, and time has a way of changing the land. Growing trees, grass, and weeds, complicating the simplest of searches.
She's used to stand up there on top of that hill up there and tell her story.
That's why Rom lost track of the cemetery in the first place. Still, there were clues and memories.
Her explanation was that you could see it from the porch.
When the house sat where a shooting range is now, it gave Kramer and his team a lead. The colors on the leaves would change and fall several more times.
All right, here we are. We've been looking for this for, I don't know, I think maybe almost 20 years.
But then, this year, in an area that looked a lot like this,
heavy vegetation,
a clumsy coincidence. One of the searchers literally stumbled upon a headstone.
That's the one right there. That's the one they tripped over.
This was it. The years-long search came to an end.
And because the fence is up here, we won't lose the cemetery this time.
Fort Knox put a fence and sign up and grass inside to protect the final resting places.
He was in the War of 1812.
Trouble is, Agnes Rom wouldn't live to see this, but her grandson did.
One of the last things she asked of me was to relocate the cemetery.
He made the trip up from his Arkansas home, pictures snapped, emotions high.
I know that she knows. We found it. Give me a second here. She was a very important person in my life. And she would be very excited.
And the people who were important to her are now getting the respect and dignity they've always deserved.
I'm so glad that we could find it for her.
A military man and his team, past and present, willing to go the distance it takes to grant a final wish. Mission accomplished. So happy for everybody involved. Agnes's grandson plans on making several more trips back to that family cemetery.